performance on his next life.
All right, and now we see Sweden coming back in, just trying to poke and get an advantage here, where the UK, they're more than willing to hide behind Christopher's shield. But here comes the tyrant, TviQ, ripping and moving, taking down 2 with that rip tire, and that is going to open the way here for Sweden.
It absolutely should be enough. An interesting call as Reels will pop his Valkyrie, brings back both those 2 the tire brought down. Mikey continues to be a terror on his own. Here comes a tire from the other side of things as Zebo falls. Chips still 8% away from his own Valkyrie, so this fight in United Kingdom's favor.
And you have Boombox using Transcendence here, dealing with quite a bit of this Graviton from Manitin. Manitin, though, low, highly charged up, trying to microwave specs down, but he's very tanky. Finally, he falls, and now we see Sweden getting a crucial advantage here on this point, and they do retake it.
That Transcendence, but no team with a great advantage just yet.
Christopher needs to stay off the streets because he keeps getting run over by TviQ. Every tire heading for him here. They get rid of the control that UK was going for. However, late grab here from the United Kingdom on them, and Snillo with the fall through, going to take them out. Excellent play between Manitin and Snillo. Let Sweden keep control. Only 8% left here, Hex.
So Snillo will get the glory in the kill feed, but that is Manitin's right there, as he's able to grab both supports inside of that, which is so important. You see now United K is going to scramble, taking the Reels off of the Mercy, putting him on Lucio just to get back to this point in the overtime.
All right, well, we have the late tac visor here from Kruise, looking for anything. As United Kingdom, they must stay on the point. It's Zebo from downtown, erases Mikey A early on in this fight. However, United Kingdom still moving back in, looking for anything, even as they get mowed over by the Swedish team.
Well, they're just now desperation mode.
So pulse bombs as the UK, you take a look at their positioning right now. You see Mikey flanking around the side, the Russ coming in from the front, and now Christopher goes in.
Well, they do dive onto Manitin. Manitin immediately brought back to life, but that's the target they wanted from Kruise as he takes down Chips.
And United Kingdom right now, this is what they need. As you said, they get Chips down early on. It's a bit of a brawl back and forth, but it's one that they have an edge in. And if they can keep doing well here, they're going to have Barrier and Blade up soon. So TviQ, he's not able to get the picks he needs here. And the UK immediately drops the Barrier to dive in deeper.
It's such a smart Barrier, because not only does it allow Kruise to do what he just did and take down the 2 people after that, it buys them time to get Boombox back over here. They can stack a Transcend onto this one, goes right to the ground. Mikey's out of it. Snillo just holding on.
Snillo holding on to TviQ, able to get Mikey early on in Sweden. They just back out from this dive. The counter engage is very good from them here. They get the first 4 kills. It's clean, and we're in overtime. This can't happen for the United Kingdom right now. They're on the verge of losing map number 1.
They're going to lose this map number 1 in pretty short order. One of the good reasons to run a Mercy, even in a dive composition, is what you saw right there happen to Zen. Because if you dive on a Zen and you have a Mercy, she just holds the beam on, keeps him alive.
United Kingdom, they will have this for this final push. They really prioritize their healing, and now here they go. The Barrier gonna open it up. Boombox with the Transcendence in reserve. Sweden, they have to back up a bit. Give this a little bit of respect. TviQ trying to focus down Christopher. He's gonna back out just a moment. The Barrier didn't really get the much. Oh my goodness! From downtown, both supports gone. TviQ, you are a madman.
You know, it's really good to be as skilled as TviQ. It's also good to be a little bit lucky sometimes, because that was a blind jump off the ledge rocket from a mile away from downtown as he eliminates both supports with a single helix. Last push incoming for United Kingdom.
Well, the United Kingdom, they are still loaded for bear. When they've needed big plays, it's come from Kruise, it's come from Christopher. They have what they need here, Hex, and now the United Kingdom moving their way forward. Boombox holding on to Transcendence. Kruise in the back, and now here we go. The Transcendence is out. Where is Kruise right now? TviQ says, I don't care. Brings out the tac visor, looking for anyone.
Found him.
Found him. Kruise in the back, under assault from both ends. Will be able to get free, but Boombox is out of the fight. Both supports are gone, and Sweden well on their way to holding here on the Bonnie last.
It's so important how much they're focusing TviQ right now. There were 2 people going around the flank, 2 DPS. He was able to distract them both.
Well, it's going to be a bit of an ultimate showdown going into this next phase. Both teams will head for Baron. It's going to be TviQ striking first. The blade is out. Boombox out of the fight, looking for more Kruise. That is not the corner you want to be in. And that's enough for Sweden. First 3 kills going their way, and it's all clean up from here.
It's going to be just about a team kill if they still want it, and this should be allow them to get around the bend. Chips will go down eventually, but he did use his res to bring up the other support, so they are not without healing.
It's going to be if there ever was one. They have everything up, and they might use it here in second. And yeah, they are. They're going for it. Zebo going down immediately. They invested both the Barrier in the beginning and the blade. Boombox had the Transcend to save himself, but it should be enough. Or will it? Chips flying in the sky. The picks have been brought back up, and Sweden still very much in this fight. Now perhaps turning the tide. Boombox is going to fall, and
killing 2 people against a team with a Mercy with Valkyrie might as well be 0. It shows up in the kill feed, but that's about it. Bringing it right back is chips for everyone, and that's why I did not necessarily want to see them fight.
Kruise went for what he could go for, but he couldn't get the Mercy, and that's the one thing you gotta get. But now, that is not a yellow box of victory anymore. It is the box of victory for Sweden. It's the UK colored, but now the fight is underway. Chips goes down early, though, and this might let the UK hold, but they're still very much at a numbers disadvantage.
It's not if you die, it's where you die, and that's why you see a little bit of less Genji now. TviQ went in early on, he got picked off, and then Chips had to fly in to resurrect him. Despite all of that, it does not matter. It is all Sweden in the kill feed. They will take Numbani.
United Kingdom applying pressure, and they still have Transcendence Dragon Blade if they want to make this happen. Valkyrie or no Valkyrie.
An individual hack comes on Kruise, slows it down a little bit, and he just gets right in there with Christopher, takes down Zebo's side.
Zebo down immediately, and yet Sweden striking right back. And even though UK is running Mercy, you don't have enough reses to deal with that here. Still, there's a little bit of back and forth. They're going to bring Christopher back to the fight, and this is scrappy, Hex. They're going for it. They're staying in it, even down players. And look at Boombox defending himself in the back.
Defending himself forward. Oh, beautiful headshot on TviQ, whose deflect had just run out. Nice support there from his fellow support as they try to come in. However, losing both supports on the side of United Kingdom should spell the end of this push. Yes, the support ults are game-winning fights, but you still have to do the damage. DPS is going to matter a lot here. Mikey and Kruise on those dive ultimates. They pop Valkyrie on the outside here, still pressuring Boombox as Snillo gets to the back line. That is huge, forces a res.
Brings the res up early on and also delays the momentum. United Kingdom, they were ready to go in. They had to delay their entry, and the Roadhog shuts down Kruise immediately. He's going to be brought back up, though. Has the blade. It's not over yet, but Sweden has just been poking and prying the UK and just wearing them down over time. And Kruise hooked in again. Manitin says no to your Genji.
Well, both reses used up on the side of UK, and Zebo just now pops his Valkyrie. He can bring people back to life. He can bring back Chips, who's now just respawning. Chips also has his EMP ready, should they so need it, but taking down Reels, taking down Boombox. Again, when you take down 2 supports, those fights are over. United Kingdom may have to reset, and again, 0 permanent progress.
Looking at tanks early on, laying the fire in the smacks, looking for a little bit more, and over the top, Boombox out of the fight immediately. Is brought back up, Chips is down, and in fact, this is a big opportunity for the UK. They gotta be all in here, Hex.
They could res them up. Zebosai's got Valkyrie up. He's just waiting a moment to find the targets he wants. He brings back Snillo and Chips, and Snillo rewards him for his second life, takes down Boombox, and yet again, Boombox is the primary target out of the fight early.
And it was TviQ, just came in off the flank, used the Dragon Blade, and shut down what could have been a promising push.
Oh, they're gonna stall. Stagger.
This is good. This is really good. They're delaying the Mercy as long as possible. So long as they're able to finish her off, this is big. Real's just like, please, someone help! I need out of this situation. No! Taken down. You can't res yourself, and they're not gonna have a Mercy for what should be the final push.
They're gonna have to go in with 5, and it's gonna be 5 with only the healing of Boombox, who is now onto the Lucio, knowing that he needs the full AoE healing to keep his team alive. Without that Mercy, desperation times, EP.
Well, desperation is the name of the game. The EP is up. Chips is just getting booped and bopped around, says, you're not even worth my EP, Christopher. I'm just going to sit here and fight this out. 3 quick kills from Sweden, and all over but the crime here, Hex, for this attack. Sweden will hold on point B, and that's what we'll probably see from Sweden here, where TviQ, he's been clutching on the Soldier all series long. They're going to stroll up the left here, look to make some room, and give TviQ that high ground, which can be so, so good.
They're just both teams are going to face off against each other, and of course you expect that. You expect to eat a bunch of volleys, but Kruise takes down his other number on the other side, so now small advantage in favor of UK.
Sweden, they're going deeper. Manson says, look, just put me in hook range, let's go. I got Kruise's number, I don't care if he's on Genji, he's on Soldier now. Fine, goes for the hook, almost gets it. Boombox out of the fight, the res has been used, and now Sweden off of this hog play, dominating space on the point.
I feel like TviQ has some sort of secret heat-seeking Helix upgrade, because he got another one across the map onto Boombox to open that fight. There goes Boombox for his second death in Manitin, and Mercy just gonna try to make them kill her. There it is, finally, mercifully put down.
I like it. The pistol there, I mean, you kind of have to kill her at that point. Moving right onto the point, they want to end this immediately. They only need 1 tick. Christopher, almost down, is down. This is huge for Team Sweden, moving in for what would be the series victory.
They had to use the res. Chips is in Valkyrie mode too. He's going to be able to bring anyone back to life. They have to fight this. They only need a 3rd. There's the tactical visor to close it out from TviQ. Sweden sweeps UK.
The United Kingdom from undefeated in the group stages to simply defeated in the quarterfinals. But give it up for Sweden.